Hello, everyone. This is Independent Conservative. Thank you all for joining me. So, reportedly, Oprah Winfrey's production company received not $1 million but $2 million from Kamala Harris's failed campaign attempts to try to get people to side with her and vote for her. Now, allegedly, it was said that she received Oprah Winfrey's production company received $1 million in fees in order to get her to speak. But evidently, according to this article, it's $2 million now. And as you all know, Oprah, in an interview, as I guess she was jogging or whatever, or running, whatever, and some guy walked up to her and began to interview her, and she denied taking the $1 million. We're going to get right into this because this is really, really embarrassing. But yeah, it just goes to show you money does not answer all things. Oprah Winfrey's production company was reportedly paid more than double the previous estimate for hosting its September live stream event with Kamala Harris, the latest embarrassing revelation about the campaign's spending thrift habits in its pursuit of celebrity endorsements. Harper Productions was paid $2.5 million to put on the celebrity-packed event, with the previous estimate having been $1 million, according to a report from the New York Times, which cited two unnamed sources who were briefed on the details. So those two unnamed sources, oftentimes these unnamed sources are unnamed more than likely, not because they're fake, but because they don't want to be ridiculed, okay? More than likely. But anyway, the live stream event, which many have likened to a glossy infomercial, featured a luxurious set that accommodated a live studio audience as well as impressive graphics that allowed Hollywood stars including Julia Roberts and Meryl Streep to participate virtually. Oprah Winfrey has publicly denied that she personally received any money from the Harris campaign, and I said that earlier, but has acknowledged that her company was paid for putting on the show. So clearly you received it. Look, I'm pretty sure she's going to get some of that money from the... Stop it now. They didn't come right up to you and give you $1 million or $2 million right in your hands, but it went to your company. So basically, in a sense, you got paid. Article goes on. The revelation comes as the Kamala Harris campaign is facing $20 million budget deficit. I'm pretty sure you all know that by now. After having blown through its $1 billion war chest, which is raised from donors. Campaign leaders, particularly campaign chair Jen O'Malley Dillon, are facing mounting questions about who authorized the payments and why so much was spent on celebrities. You would think he'd have something, or he would have something to do with that. The campaign, the campaign chair leader would have something to do with that, right? Anyway, as Breitbart News reported, the campaign splurged big time on a series of election Eve concerts featuring Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, John Bon Jovi, and more. Wow, John Bon Jovi. Most people probably don't even know who that person is. They don't even know who that group is. The concerts, which were held in crucial swing states, were intended to encourage low propensity voters to turn out for Kamala Harris. In the end, President-elect Donald Trump won all 7 swing states and came in under budget. The Kamala Harris campaign relied heavily on celebrities, especially in its closing weeks, releasing a blitz of celebrity endorsements to create the appearance of a surge of support. Lying sacks of crap. But following Kamala's loss to Trump, the campaign is facing a barrage of criticism, and rightly so, that's my words, for prioritizing Hollywood elites over the concern of ordinary Americans. In addition to the experience live stream, Oprah Winfrey stumped for Kamala Harris at a rally in Philadelphia on the day before the election, telling women if they did not show up to vote, they might never get the chance again. Why would any woman believe something stupid like that? It's just completely beyond me. Like Trump gonna get in office and literally stop women from voting. Are you stupid as stupid does? I mean, come on, man. There's no other way of putting it. Why would anybody believe something that's stupid? Anyway, Winfrey also appeared at the Democratic National Convention in August when she touted Harris by shouting, "Joy!" to the cameras during a primetime speech. End of article. Yeah, well, all that joy turned to sorrow. Their joy was turned to sorrow because Trump beat and he beat royally, okay? And let's be realistic. I mean, we don't need to go over to this. We don't need to go into all the details. I don't need to go into all the details about why I believe Trump won. I mean, clearly Trump won because Kamala Harris was a terrible candidate. I mean, she was not consistent with her views. The American people spoke. And it wasn't no bunch of white people getting together. That's stupid. People talking about the white, the mainstream little media yicking and yakking and crying and pooting and snotting about a bunch of white racists, white bigots and racists got together and voted for it. Man, stop it. Stop it. The polls show clearly that there were more blacks. How many times this has to be said? There were more blacks that voted for Trump this time than in 2016 and 2020. So let's quit it, okay? It was blacks, it was whites, it was Hispanics, it was others that voted for Trump and helped put him in office. The bottom line is the bottom line. Stop playing games. But let's get down to the whole nitty gritty. This is a terrible, terrible thing that the Kamala Harris campaign has done in terms of how they have allocated their money to all these celebrities. And it did no good. It did no good for her at all. It didn't boost anything. Like the saying goes, it didn't move the needle one little iota, not a fraction of an inch. Didn't move the needle for her behalf. And you had Usher. I remember that was one particular rally where they had Usher comment on it, and I'm watching this and I'm like. He had this big, looked like a trench coat on. I didn't know who he was doing all this. And I was like, who is this person? Because I couldn't see him. His back was turned, but he on this big, looked like a big leather trench coat or something, looking like a fool. Out there, and when he turned around, I saw, oh, that's Usher? I'm like, man, come on, man, come on. You had Beyonce, and I'm pretty sure you guys heard it. Beyonce, I was told, or at least I heard somewhere, well, Beyonce got $10 million to give a 3-minute speech and she didn't even sing. $10 million. $10 million to do nothing but speak. And really, trust me, I want to say some things about that. The part of the speech that I heard was some of the most goofiest stuff I've ever heard in my life. Come on, man. Come on, man, please. It was just ridiculous. It was just ridiculous. But that shows you that, in fact, now let me rewind a little bit. I don't know much about all the workings of how these campaigns work and go about how to spend money on and where to spend the money. But I can't help but wonder is Kamala Harris, if the process goes like this, Kamala Harris suggests to the people who handle the money, okay, spend this amount of money on this person and spend this amount of money on this person and do this and do that, or do the candidate just have a no hands, relationship with the money and how it's allocated? I don't know. I can only guess that perhaps Kamala Harris had some influence on where the money went. She didn't obviously more than likely allocate the money to whom she wanted to, but I'm pretty sure she had some influence in that. She wasn't sitting in the room somewhere and saying, I'll just wait for these guys to do what they want to do. I don't know anything about where the money is going. Woo, 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 woo. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. I'm pretty sure she had some influence, but I'm just saying that because I don't know exactly how those inner workings go about. All I can say is this. And I echo the words of others, and I totally, totally agree that if you're $20 million in debt and you spent over $1 billion with a B with all this marketing and campaigning and spending money on celebrities and all this kind of stuff, and yet you come in $20 million in debt, isn't that a prelude to what would happen if she would get in office and be the president? Basically, it's wasteful spending in so many words. Wasteful spending. You're spending the money on things and people that you don't need to be spending it on in terms of the campaign. They should have been spending it on things that really would boost people and encourage people to want to vote for her. I mean, that's what they should have been doing. They should have been making more ads promoting what she would do. I didn't see many ads promoting Kamala Harris. All I saw was a bunch of celebrities. That's mostly all I saw. Now, I'm not saying that Donald Trump didn't have any of those kind of celebrities in his rallies. He did have celebrities in his rally, but he didn't need as many. He didn't need as many. And, and the celebrities that he had, the ones I did see, they really told the truth. They dealt with policies, okay? Yeah, they were exciting and all that, but they dealt with policies. Whereas the ones that I've seen with Kamala Harris's campaign and things that I've heard from them that I did get a chance to hear, it's a bunch of bull crap. They were trying to pump her up. It wasn't about policies. It was all about pumping Kamala Harris up and trying to make Trump look bad. But let me tell you something. The economy itself was tail out every single time. And the amount of money that was spent on that campaign was absolutely insane and would have been a prelude to, or a preview rather, of what the American people would have gotten. It would have been a lot of wasteful spending. And that's why the mainstream liberal media, in part, is having a conniptive fit because of the people that Trump is appointing. What is it, Elon Musk and Vivaswamy, over this new department that they have created that essentially will be, I think it's called the Department of Efficiency. And essentially the Department of Efficiency is simply a department that's designed to curb a lot of the wasteful spending that this government is involved in. And no one with sense can argue that the American government is spending a lot of money on stuff they shouldn't be spending it on. Cut it out. But the mainstream media is getting as farting and pooting and snotting about the people that I'm not going to get into that. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard from Greg Foreman and his channel. He lays that out. I love that guy. He lays that out perfectly and really analyzes that perfect. But the point simply is this. That's been put in place in order to curb a lot of the wasteful spending of the government. Trump is already showing you, okay, hey, we want to stop all this wasteful spending. Now, Kamala Harris had got in there. Would she have done something like that? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt her administration would have done that. Trump haven't even gotten in office yet, and he's already setting things up that would curb wasteful spending in the government. But the bottom line is this. According to what this article says, Oprah Winfrey wasn't paid $1 million. She was paid $2 million, or at least her production company was paid $2 million to get up there and yick and yak and try to make Kamala Harris look good. Look, all these lies and stuff is coming out. And what this implies is that, look, you're being paid all this money to promote this woman. Do you need to get paid to promote? If you really believe in her cause, would you need any money for it? Now, I'm looking at, let's be realistic. I'm pretty sure that Trump and his campaign people more than likely paid Hulk Hogan and others to come on. I'm pretty sure they did pay him. I'm pretty sure they did pay him, but they probably didn't pay him as much. And I could tell by what I was able to hear from these individuals that was a part of Trump's campaigns and part of his rallies, rather, that they really believed in the cause. They really believed in the cause and what he was pushing. They were able to articulate it. Not the celebrities that Kamala Harris's campaign financed. Not at all. Well, it just goes to show you these people don't know what they're doing. This would have been the case had she got in office. Thankfully, she didn't get in office. But I just wanted to point that out. Yeah, it's ridiculous, it's shameful, it's crazy, is ill-mannered, and all the rest. Okay. Lies, liars. What are you going to do with liars? You keep lying, and eventually the lie is going to come to the surface and it's going to expose you. But that's what I had to say about that. Another lie exposed. But what do you guys think about this? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you all. See you again.